Hello, everybody. How you guys doing? And, Twinkies, thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you so much, my dude. I really appreciate it. Hope you're having a great day. How's everybody doing? Let's, jump into some multiplayer. I don't even know what map to go to. You know, let's jump into a Hirschfelden game real quickly. Just because. We'll just see how it is. Nice, mini scarecrow. Hey, Mel, how's it going? What time is the update? Nobody knows for sure, but typically updates go out at around like 2 or 3 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, which is like 5 or 6 a.m. Eastern Time. So, yeah, it's usually pretty early in the day. Okay, this should be red deer time if I'm not mistaken. Which means this whole area up here should be pretty active. Yeah, pretty much, Johnny. Pretty much. You know, today I gotta get recording on that, that quick guide for Rancho. Gonna have to get a quick guide going. Since I told you guys I would. Gotta make sure I get that quick guide. 70 under? Jeez, that's kind of crazy. That's a bad troll. Yes, it releases Tuesday. The 31st of the month. Oh, that's not good, Vito. That's not good, man. If it was on your map, hopefully you get to find it again. If not, that's unfortunate. Yeah, the caribou true racks are pretty mediocre. Definitely not a big fan of them. Well, we got ourselves some fallow deer tracks. Oh, it was on your map? Then hopefully you'll be able to find it again. Yeah, Colby. It happens, man. Easiest way to avoid the render glitch is to just not take long shots. But thankfully in like 2 days you guys won't have to worry about that anymore. But I do want to give everybody a heads up because there is still one like render related bug. It's not really a render glitch, more of it is just like a fast traveling glitch. But sometimes when you fast travel, animals will disappear. But you can fix it easily by just going out of render again and then re-entering render. So the one that's currently happening is avoidable. It can be fixed pretty easily. Twinkies coming in with another super sticker. Thank you so much, my dude. Thank you so much. Really appreciate all the support. Hope you've been doing good today. Hey, Steven, how's it going? Nice, Hans, that's awesome. It always feels good hitting that first million. Just killed an 8 mythical piebald red deer. That is insane, man. The big rare red deer look so good. They look absolutely amazing. It's a roe deer track, but it's just a female, unfortunately. Ah, that sucks, Whitetail Slayer. That sucks, man. What do we got here? Roe deer zone, female. This is from a different one over here. Probably a female too, though. No, it's a male. And that's a big fallow track. Nice, Austin, that's awesome. Sadly no, Steven, they can't. There's no crossplay in Call of the Wild, unfortunately. Female fox. And another male roe deer. There's just zones all over this area. Let's hope there's a bunch of red deer up here. Nice, easy, that's awesome. Super awesome. Got Sika Deer Diamond number 8 yesterday on the albino grind. Nice, Kiwi. Nice. A lot of people seem to have trouble getting the Diamond Sika recently, but it doesn't sound like you're having any issues with it, so that's good. There's a red deer. Just a 6. Small 6 even. Or not small, big 6. That's a small 6. It's almost like I knew what I was gonna find next. Holy. I can predict the future now. Well, let's take it out since we're here. I think we heart shot it the second time. How do respawns work exactly? So every time you shoot an animal of the same species and gender will spawn in a set location on the map, and then they have to travel to wherever you shot them from. Occasionally, instead of going back to where they were shot, you will have them spawn in different herds. But they always spawn instantly. They just have like set spawn points around the map, and then they have to travel to the locations that they're meant to go to. So let's say you shoot like 10 bucks and 10 does. They will all respawn the second that you claim them. But they have to take time to actually travel back to the locations they're meant to be in. And if you shoot like 10 does from one zone and 10 bucks from another zone, there's a chance that some of those does will go into the places where you shot the bucks, and some of the bucks might go where you shot the does. So there's a few different things that happen with the spawns that can affect things, but that's like a quick little brief overview of the spawns. Okay, we need to get here. This is a great spot for red deer. However, it's quite the long journey. The one downside to Hirschfeld in multiplayer. So hard to do anything when you're trying to hunt certain lakes. Hey DQ, how's it going? You haven't missed anything yet. We just shot our first red deer. And now we're about to make a 900-meter trek over to this lake. We've still got like an hour of in-game time though. Hey Marcus, how's it going? Hey Frantic, hey CG. Oh, that's not good, Whitetail. Hopefully it'll start working out better for you. What, tall boy? You don't like corn? Sweet corn is delicious though. Especially with tons of butter melted on it. So good. Hey Bryson, you haven't missed anything yet. Why are you playing Hirsch? Just because. I'm just playing everything today. And I clicked onto Hirschfeld, so I decided, why not? Let's just do it. Let's see how this goes. Sounds about right, DQ. That's Call of the Wild for you. Surprisingly, those level 2 turkeys make it quite often. What do you mean, tall boy? It's amazing. Maybe you're just not having it prepared the right way. Because the way you make it will definitely change the flavor and stuff. And that goes with pretty much any food. It's all about how you make it. Alright, later, Easy. What's the new species of the week? We haven't rolled it yet. That's in tomorrow's video. Tomorrow you guys will see what the new species is. In fact, I don't even remember what it was. Oh, never mind. I remember now. I remember what we rolled. I just got to finish editing the video and then that'll be up tomorrow. And then I also got to record the quick guide for Rancho. What's my favorite food? It's a pretty generic answer, but I always say pizza just because there's so many ways that you can make it. You could literally make a pizza with a million different types of toppings. So pizza's always my choice as like a favorite food. Thankfully over here in Oregon, we don't really get too many things like hurricanes or tornadoes or anything like that. There's been a couple tornadoes, but nothing like crazy. Thankfully, Oregon's one of those states that doesn't get a lot of natural disasters. Yeah, exactly, Johnny. Exactly. It's just better. Pizza's just better than everything else because you can make it a million different ways. You want a pizza with 10 different types of meat on it? Go for it. You want a pizza with 72 different types of vegetables? Go for it. You want a pizza with just mushrooms? Then go for it. You want a, this is gonna make everybody mad. You want a pizza with just pineapple and barbecue sauce on it? Then go for it. You can literally do anything and everything with pizza, which is why it's always gonna be the best. Or just cheese. Yeah, you can do just cheese. I think there's even an Oreo pizza, right? Didn't one of the, like, major pizza chains do an Oreo pizza for a while? I feel like that was a thing. I think it was like Pizza Hut or Domino's that did an Oreo pizza. A pizza of just bacon? Yeah, you could do that too. Where is our red deer? Well, my guess is they're probably on that side, because they can be like right there. I don't see them over here, and this is an area I typically see them, so they've got to be over. Yeah, there they are. Okay, perfect. Please be a giant. Ooh, you tricked me. I thought you were a big male. I mean, it's still a big male, but it's not a level 9 big male. Oh, that's not good, Bucky. Yeah, that's kind of the thing I'm talking about, Kiwi. The dessert pizzas. Never had one myself, but man, sounds good. Pepper pizza? Yeah, you could just put like 7 or 8 different types of peppers on it. There's a lot of stuff you could do. That is why pizza is the best. Ah, I did not want to grab that, but okay. That works. Well, I guess we're gonna take that guy out. Seems like it's the only stag here. What map are you on? We're currently on Hirschfelden. Good ol' Hirschfelden. I don't hunt it too often, so I figured we'd start out with it today. Because I do know a few places where I have pretty good luck with stuff, but I don't know as much about this map as I'd like to know. You know, one of these days, maybe we should create a new series that's just like learning Hirschfelden. Or something like that. Or maybe as part of our beginner series, try to learn Hirschfelden more since it is one of the beginner maps. Might be nice to do that. Hello there, ma'am. Hey, Tub, nothing good so far. Best thing we got is this level 8 red deer that we're about to go claim. Ow. Chill. What about dessert? I don't know. Let me think. Favorite dessert. That's a beautiful red deer. You know, I don't know. There's a lot of desserts I like. I'd say my favorite, though, is probably cherry cheese pie. It's so good. Cherry cheese pie is amazing. Where should we head off to? It's 8:42, so we're getting close to the end of the time. I think red deer can drink here. I'm not positive, but I think so. How about Quattro, Mini Crow? Yeah, 327's pretty big a fire. 327's a solid one. Yeah, that doesn't sound great, Frantic. Tragic, thank you so much for the super chat. How's it going, my dude? Glad you could make the stream. Hope you're doing good today. Most desired diamond right now? Out of ones that I don't have, I'd say feral pig. Out of stuff that I do already have, but I just want some more of, I'd say probably another pheasant. I need pheasants. I'm typically live for around 2 hours. And yeah, Rancho definitely doesn't have as much hype built up as SRP did. SRP was like probably the most hyped release ever. Everybody was excited for SRP. So I don't think any release will ever have as much hype as SRP did. Unless they do Africa 2. That might get a lot of hype. What other lakes can have red deer? I know these rivers can. Yeah, let's go down to the river. Like down there. Ah. No, place waypoint and fast travel. There we go. Hey, Smash, how's it going? You thought this was Layton? Nope, it's Hirschfelden. You said the same thing again. Epic. Perfect. Not really, Jarrell. Not really. You see, it doesn't actually update until it hits the next 100, so it actually takes like 2 to 3 days for 100. But whenever new content is dropped, then it's usually 100 a day. Let's see what we can find over here at this river. There's a couple spots along the river that I like hunting quite a bit. So let's see. Probably AEW. Nice, Lotus. I really want to get one myself too. Very good guns. And my favorite gun of like the ones that I own is... I don't know. It's hard to say. Because like all of the rifles that I have are very different from each other, so it's really hard to pick a favorite. Because I have like a really old 22, really old semi-automatic 22 that's, I think, from like the 50s or 60s. And then I've got my Marlin XL7 270. And then I also have a my Diamondback DB15, which is an AR chambered in 223/556. So like all of my rifles are very different from each other. It's really hard to actually pick a favorite. I like them all for like their own specific reasons. But if I had like just a favorite gun to choose, I'd probably say my my shotgun. I believe it's a Mossberg 590 or might be a 530. It's one of the Mossbergs. But that's probably my favorite. True AEW. But hopefully, just hopefully, there's going to be smoother releases coming up soon. I don't know if you guys saw this, but recently EW posted something on their Twitter, and it looks like EW is looking for more people to develop Call of the Wild. They're looking to add more people to their team. And I think that means that they're taking the whole, like, trying to revamp and not have as many bugs and stuff like that. I think they're taking it pretty seriously. Because they are trying to get new people on their team. And that is a really good sign. Oh, I bet Smash. I mean, that goes for pretty much any rifle. Like, the old ones are always going to be better quality. Because back then, it was more like, it was more about quality and not quite as much about the amount of money it costs to make it. Like, nowadays, all companies just try to save as much money as they can, and therefore, the products end up coming out cheaper. No, Vito, it's not possible. We are not meant to be able to get all of the skills and perks, so after a while you stop getting them every level, and then eventually, once you hit 60, you stop getting them completely. Nice, a fire. Nice. See if we got any red deer down here. It's not looking like it. This is kind of where I used to see them on my map. And I don't see them here. That's kind of sad. Oh well, none along this coastline. It is what it is. Let's, jump servers. Oh, that was because of resetting them, AEW. There's a bug sometimes where if you reset your skill points, it'll break and give you an extra one. Let's go to Tiaroa. I mean, we could try to join this one. We'll probably get kicked, but we'll see. Yeah, here it is. I found the post. It says right here on the Call of the Wild's Twitter, they retweeted a tweet from Avalanche Studios, which is like their, what's it called? Parent company or whatever. And it said, join our creative division, Expansive Worlds, a leading developer and publisher of outdoor games. Do the best work of your career creating breathtaking open worlds alongside our talented teams. And then Call of the Wild retweeted it and said, we're hiring. Check out the retweet below for more information. So yeah, they're hiring new people for their dev team, which is a good sign. I'm excited to see what that means for Call of the Wild in the future. I think I know what happened, Mel. I think what happened was you probably got the bug where if you have like a bad connection to the server and you like spam E to pick it up, sometimes it will give you more money than what you're supposed to get. I think that's the bug. I think that's what happened. I hear people talking about that all the time, but never had it happen to myself. Nice, Lotus. And thank you, my dude. Yeah, the Mossbergs are great. I love my Mossberg 12 gauge. It's a good gun. And they really are like sturdy guns. And I'm pretty sure I got mine used for like 200 bucks. So like they're really affordable too. Super affordable, reliable shotguns. You picked it up in one? That is really weird then. That's extra strange. I wonder what went on there. Yeah, red deer should be feeding out here. Remington Wingmaster from the 50s. Ooh, nice. That sounds pretty good, Smash. Well, let me real quickly search up when my 22 was made. I know it's an older gun. It's, I believe, a Winchester Model 53 or something like that. Or like a... I don't remember. No, that can't be it. Maybe it is. Let me look. No, that's definitely not it. Oh, I think I remember. Man, there's just too many different 22s that Winchester's made over the years. There we go, I found it finally. It's a Winchester Model 63. That's the 22 that I have. Let's see when that was made. I'm guessing 63. Oh, it was made... Wow. It was made between 1933 and 1958, so I don't know the exact date that mine was produced, but somewhere before 1958 then. That's kind of crazy. Hello there, ma'am. What you doing? Don't see anything else here. Just a couple solo does those. Ow. Rude. Hey, Elijah. How's it going, my dude? A lynx hunting stream? To be honest, lynx are one of my least favorite things to hunt in the game, so... Probably won't see a lynx stream anytime soon. I despise hunting them. Rude doe, I know, right? So rude. Just running me over like that. Nothing there. I mean, I think 243 versus coyotes is still pretty realistic, Rick. I'm pretty sure that you could still use them on a coyote in real life. But I do agree that a 22-250 should be added. But I don't think they should stop having the 243 be usable on them. If anything, I'd prefer to have more different calibers usable on them. Yep, 223 needs a buff for sure. Yeah, coyotes need to be bigger too. There's a lot of things that the coyotes need. The coyotes are not great the way they are. What's the best area for red deer? I've got a full red deer guide for Te Awaroa, and that will show you pretty much all of the great spots for red deer. I like Te Awaroa the best for red deer, so that's the one that I always recommend going on. And if you check out the guide, it shows off every single spot that I've found them drinking. And it's kind of crazy how many spots there is and just how good the red deer are. I also have a Quattro guide if you'd prefer that map. But just on the fly here, my favorite one is probably these two lakes right here and the river. And actually, I think we're actually going to jump into single player and do some Te Awaroa red deer hunting. Because we did a couple runs yesterday and I have not checked out what we got for respawns. Yeah, that would be nice, Johnny. There we go. No, I don't have a guide for Parquet. I don't know Parquet's red deer well enough to be able to make a guide on them. I only make guides for stuff that I know a ton about, because I want it to be like a good guide, you know? I want it to be as in-depth of guides as possible, so I try to stick to just stuff that I know a lot about. Ooh, ooh. There we go. There we go, guys. That's a respawn from yesterday. That's awesome. That is an awesome sight to see. It's kind of small, but that's awesome. Just gotta wait for it to lift its head up, and... What did I just watch? It didn't even hit vitals. We gotta wait for it to calm down. That was so weird. What was that? It's gonna take it a long time to die, so I think we'll just wait for it to calm down. That was so strange. I don't know what to think about that. Come on, dude. Go broadside again. That was so strange. Such a weird angle to have to take a shot at. Maybe we can get its attention like this. It's definitely taking its time. Taking its sweet time and not wanting to turn. Oh, come on, dude. Stop that. It keeps just pointing straight at me and won't go broadside. There we go. Think that should have been good. Maybe not? Yeah, that wasn't good either. Well, we screwed him up. Dude, what was that? That thing was just being rude. See if we can get this one's attention. See, why couldn't he have done that? That was much more cooperative. Oh, man. Oh, well, it's just a small one. I don't really care about the score too much. You know what sucks? I'm sure that first shot should have made it. But I think because it was on such a weird slope and at a strange angle, it just didn't get through. That sucks. Oh, well. It is what it is. Just a small level 6 piebald, so I'm not too worried about full score on it. Now, if that was like a 7 or an 8, I'd be pretty sad. Yeah, it really seemed like it should have been good, Johnny. I don't even know. It looked like it should have been fine. Second shot I knew was kind of risky, but the first one, I felt like that should have been good. I guess we'll find out soon where it hit. Watch it be completely off where we were aiming. That would be our luck. It's just like not even close to where we shot. There it is. Little piebald red deer. I mean, for a 6, it's not too bad looking. It's at least a decent looking 6. And... wait, what? What? How? That's not even the angle it was at. It was more like this. And it's acting as if it was like... this. Alright. I mean, we'll still tax it. Second shot. I hit the antler, I think. I think it actually counted the antler as a hitbox. That was the weirdest 2 shots. What? I guess it just didn't want me to have this red deer. The game just didn't want me to have it. Oh well, it was a small, uneven one anyway, so not that big of a loss, but that is so strange. That is nowhere near where we aimed. Neither is that. I'm gonna have to screenshot that because that is just strange. Jeez. Alright, moving on. That was just really weird. Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know, guys. That was just, strange. It is what it is, though. Nothing we can do. The ghost of red deer passed that guided those bullets? Probably. It's just trying to save its brothers and sisters. Okay, this is still all females. Ooh, that's a nice mythical right there. That's a good mythical. Hey, DQ, we just got a piebald red deer. Unfortunately, we got screwed over by the game, and it just completely missed both shots, and it hit in, like, the weirdest spots you could possibly think of. I don't even know what to think of it. Oh, and yeah, Johnny, the 30-30 versus the mule deer from today, somebody in the comments was saying that that's how the lever actions have been since the last update. So apparently the lever actions are not shooting where you aim half the time. And I mean, that would make sense, because that shot that we took on that mule deer was... it didn't hit anywhere near where we aimed. And now we just had something similar happen with this red deer. I'm using the 303. Oh gosh, really, Mel? Unfortunately, that's just how some people are. Some people are odd like that. Yeah, something like that, Johnny. Got a diamond level 4 mountain goat today? Nice, dude, that's awesome. Where's that red deer? Here's the blood. There it is. Nice, James, that sounds good. The smallest male of the day. The smallest of the small. Let's go to the lower one first. I've found that if I go to the lower one first, then I usually have more up here at the higher one. Well, I mean, that pretty much just makes even more sense now, Mel. Yeah, for sure, Gabriel, for sure. And it seems like lever actions and the Mosin have the biggest issues with inaccuracies. It's quite unfortunate. Lift your head up, I need to see. Need to see that nose. Are you a regular red deer? Yeah, looks like it. Just gotta make sure it's not a Mela. Oh my gosh, all the red deer are over here. Dude, all the red deer are dancing today. And that's not a good thing. We got 3 of them, but that guy's gonna get away probably. Oh, there's another. That is a 4. Wow. What a monster. Don't think we'll get that. Yeah, I'm not gonna take that shot. Not worth it. 99% chance we mess that up. Yeah, horses would be cool. Would be nice for getting around a little bit quieter than the ATVs. Alright, let's take this guy out now. Beautiful. Dropped him. Think that's it. Think we got all of them. Rip, Benjamin. Have you checked all of the good spots? Oh, hello there. Where were you hiding? There's always one that we miss. I wonder where it hides. There's a 5. Thought I just saw something. Oh, yep, there we go. There he is. Level 6. What are all the good spots? If you check the Tiawaroa guide that I have, it will show you all of the good spots, but right where we are right now, the Pukimaro Lakes, these are both incredible for red deer. Along with all of this river and this lake right here. Those are like the best places. Would definitely recommend checking all those, and I'm sure you'll have some good red deer. Because I stand on my statement that Tiawaroa is the best map for red deer. Even a lot of the people that think that their map is not doing good eventually end up finding out that it's amazing. That was a bad shot. And we redeemed ourselves. Beautiful. 4s and 5s, occasional 6s. Yeah, you should have at least some 7s and 8s. I have not been on a Aotearoa map and not seen at least one 8. Like, even in multiplayer, I almost always find an 8. We're gonna get a better angle before we take these. Probably not Whitfield. I gotta get a quick guide made for Rancho console release day. And it's gonna take a little bit more time than a normal video would. So I gotta make sure I have a bunch of time for that. Yeah, one's gonna get away, I think. Nope, we got it. Nice. Tripods or night vision? If you plan on hunting like Aotearoa for red deer or hunting wolves or boar or anything like that, then I'd say the night vision pack. But if you aren't really planning to hunt any of those immediately, then I'd say tripods. Yeah, Johnny, well, that's what I've got pretty much here on Aotearoa. Probably around 20 diamond red deer at this point, and my 2 biggest rares, and tons of other rares too. I might as well DQ. If you can get both, then get both. They're both really good packs. And the night vision pack comes with my favorite bow in the game, so there's also that. There's the small male. Wow, we got liver. That was close. That was really close. Could have been bad. The other should be around here. The other blood should be at least. There we go. I think it actually ran over here. Did I walk past it? I did. Wow. I mean, might as well, Adam, right? I try not to just because, as long as somebody's not, like, causing any harm to anyone else on the server, then I try not to. So, what would you guys like to see in a Rancho quick guide? I already know that I'm going to include my favorite location for each species. But I want to know what else you guys want to know. What else do you want me to include in the video? Well, I'm not talking about species. I mean like tips for Rancho. Because I'm already gonna show off the best locations for every species. That I'm already doing. But what else would you guys like to see? Like, would you like to see best loadouts, best outposts to unlock first, like little things like that? Oh, there's another one. Where's the last one? Ben, thank you so much for the super sticker. Really appreciate it, my dude. Hope you're doing well today. Holy, what are you doing, Hunter? Where are we going, buddy? Well, there's some more blood there. So we'll just follow that, I guess. Because he's trying to track the same one. He's after the same one we just picked up. Oh, one of these days I need to show you guys how to fix this bug right here. So this is not the same as the render glitch that is still on console right now. This is like a new one that happened after they fixed the render glitch. And this one can actually be fixed. So basically, if this happens after you guys get Rancho, what you need to do is just fast travel away. Let's actually put a mark right where it is. And then let's go out of render again. And you can just keep doing that until it reappears. It worked for me with the whitetail, at least. Yeah, that would be great, Johnny. I went ahead and, like, gave some recommendations to the devs on... Well, not to the devs, but to the community managers on stuff that I think would be kind of nice. It's the stuff that we talked about in yesterday's stream, actually. I passed on the information for, like, all the stuff that we were talking about with Red Deer needing to be a higher class and the 6.5 needing to be lowered and stuff like that. So hopefully they get a chance to look it over and consider those changes as possibilities. It didn't work that time. Let's try another one. Sometimes you gotta run. Ooh, actually, I got an idea. What if we have to run into render instead of fast traveling? Because I know I've got these to reappear in the past. And I want to try and replicate that so that you guys can fix it anytime this happens. Because I'm sure it's not going to be fixed by the time Rancho releases. Oh, go away 220 and then walk back in? Got you. That makes more sense. Nice, a fire. Maybe Hunter's Gaming. I don't necessarily think that the elk should be a lower class. If they are, then maybe just class 7. Which would kind of make sense because moose are class 8 and bears are class 7, so I think the elk would fit better in class 7. And then red deer should be class 7 as well, I think. I think that would fit pretty well. And if they're class 7, that would give them a pretty large variety of weapons that could be used on them. What editing software do I use? I use Filmora 10. It's pretty good. Yes, I'm using the 303 with the polymer tips. I use the poly tips to get extra penetration just so I don't mess up shots as often. Because with the soft points, you almost always have to be perfectly broadside in order to take a shot. And so I use the poly tips, that way I can take quartering shots sometimes, and they should, most of the time, work out. Well, it's not working. That's, oh yeah, it is. There it is. So there we go, we fixed it. So this is what you gotta do in order to fix that. How do you make thumbnails? For thumbnails, I use Photoshop. There we go. 10 years later, I finally showed you guys how it's done. It only took me forever. Yeah, jungle map would be cool. Gotcha, Gabriel. I mean, here in Oregon, you can take an elk with a 270 or a 243 even. Like, here in Oregon, they're they're pretty lenient on like calibers you can use for things. You can use as low as a 243 for elk and as low as a 223 for deer. In fact, if you had a centerfire 22, you could use that even. I don't know how many 22s are centerfire though. I don't think a lot of them are. Gotcha, Johnny. Yeah, Flinter had told me that it was a glitch that happened a long time ago. And that it just seems to be happening more now. Yeah, Johnny. .22 Hornet, gotcha. Well then, I guess technically you could use a .22 Hornet to hunt deer. In Oregon at least, because as long as it's a centerfire, you can use a .22 caliber. I wouldn't recommend it though. I wouldn't recommend going below 223 for deer, but in Oregon it's legal to. Decent looking 7. Alright, let's take it out. I don't see any others in the area. Beautiful. Nailed it. Yeah, Johnny. I think I know how it works, but I just didn't know how to fix it entirely. There's a red deer right there. Don't see anything else here. Once again, this lake's just not giving us our red deer as fast as the others do. Seems to take longer here. It's whatever, though. Nice, Benjamin. Yeah, Gabriel. Nice, tall boy. I mean, the first time that I went out hunting for deer, I used a 223. Didn't get anything, but I did use a 223. I brought my my AR-15 that's in a 223. Because as long as you have a 5-round magazine, you can use an AR for deer or any other type of hunting. But with any semi-automatic firearm in Oregon, you cannot use anything higher than 5-round magazine. It has to be 5 rounds or less for it to be legal. Oh, that's bright. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. It burns. Oh gosh, why? It hurts so bad. Oh my gosh, they're all tiny too. That hurts even worse. That burns my eyes even more. Oh gosh. Ugh. We're just gonna shoot them all with the 300. What? There we go. A little better. No, tall boy, we're done with that meme. It's gone. It's done for. We're done with the meme. I'm over it. Hey, Blitz, how's it going? And you're one to talk, tall boy. Yeah, most of my hunts have to stop using the night vision halfway through because of the fog and rain. Yeah, it does get pretty bad eventually. It's only bad when you, It's only bad when you look over top of water, though. That's what makes it bad. No, tall boy, it's over. We're done with it. The meme's not funny anymore. The new meme is Baby Crow. Baby Crow has taken over Voice Crack Crow. Yeah, it is pretty strict here in Oregon when it comes to like the bow hunting laws and stuff. I have always found it weird that you can't use the mechanical broadheads and stuff like that. It is very odd. And for the longest time you couldn't shoot like a spike buck. It had to be at least a fork. In the last couple of years they've changed that. But I always found it weird that for a while you couldn't. There's that guy right there. I think that's the only stag here. Where is it? There he is. Blast him with a 300 since he is small. Oh my gosh, we got a stag back in that herd. It's a miracle. We got one back. Yeah, I've always found it weird you can't use a crossbow. Very odd bow laws in Oregon, for sure. Perfect. Three points are better here in Washington? Jeez. Now, is it 3 points in total or 3 by 3? Because here in Oregon, we count the, like when we're talking about a deer, and we say that it's like a 2 point, then we're talking about a 2 by 2. But I know in other places that would be considered a 4 point. So, what do you mean by 3 point? Like a 3 by 3 or a 1 by 2? Because it's different depending on where you are. 3 by 3? Okay, gotcha. That is kind of wild. Wow. A 3 by 3 is the minimum in Washington? Jeez. That's crazy. That is crazy. Nice, Gabriel. Nice. Yeah, I bet, Keaton. It sounds like it would be pretty difficult. Oh gosh. We're just getting the giants today. So many giants. I mean, at least we got the piebald. Can't really complain too much since we already got something good. I just want to know how that's a level 6. How is that a 6? Oh gosh, another. Why? We're getting invaded by the smoles. That's the last thing we want. Alright, ma'am, I'm gonna need you to put your head down. Perfect. Mako, coming in with the super chat. Thank you so much, my dude. Ah, no, it's floating. This is the end. It's a floating deer. Probably, Johnny. You know, I think what your problem is, Johnny, is you haven't shot enough of them. You gotta shoot all those small males out of there. And then the big males will show up. I don't even know, Tallboy. I don't even know at this point. They just seem all small. You guys saw that lightning, though. That was pretty cool. Let's get back here and see if it's floated yet. Let's see if we can get this thing. I hate how they float. It's the worst. Gotcha, Johnny. Gotcha. Could just be bad luck. I mean, that's kind of how it was for my Rancho whitetail. I don't find nearly as many diamonds and stuff like that as other people do on Rancho. Ben coming in with the super chat. Thank you so much. Much appreciated, my dude. Much appreciated. But like on Rancho, I have killed, I think, close to 2,000 whitetail now. And I only have like 7 or 8 diamonds, which is like not many compared to what other people get. In 2 days, James. 2 days from now. Yeah, pretty much, Gabriel. That's typically how it is. Some years are just empty. I mean, I've gone out for deer, I think 4 different years, 3 or 4 different years, and I only got close to getting a buck like 1 of those years. Although I got into hunting at a pretty bad time where we were having some really rough years. So that was a little unfortunate. There's a big 6. And then that little 5. And there's that one apparently too. Would like to spot it, but it won't let me. Tallboy, that's just rude, man. Why would you tell someone that? That's just rude. Please be vitals. Nope, nope, of course not. Probably shouldn't have took the shot, but it is what it is. Second one hit at least. Yeah, I think Leighton would be awesome with geese, to be honest. That would be cool. Maybe add a different type of goose? I don't know. I think Canada goose is the only one that would even work with Leighton, but maybe there could be a second type. Because Leighton's based off of, like, the West Coast, like Washington and Oregon. Primarily Washington. So, I think Canada goose is the only one he could have. Although, I don't know what else is in Washington. Yeah, pretty much, Gabriel. It's odd that, it's odd that we don't have a lot of whitetail. Like, I've always found it odd that whitetail are, like, so plentiful pretty much across the entire United States, but then, like, Washington and Oregon barely have any. But we've got, like, lots of mule deer and blacktail deer. And in fact, some of the best black-tailed deer in the world. Although that's not really saying much considering black-tailed deer are in very limited ranges. That's also another reason why we haven't got blacktail on another map, most likely, is because they're not in a lot of places. Black-tailed deer are pretty much just on the west coast US and then some of Canada. And I'm pretty sure Alaska's just Sitka blacktail. It's not the Colombian blacktail, just the Sitkas. But it's crazy. Oh gosh, really, Gabriel? That's wild. That is wild. I bet that was interesting to see. Where is it, buddy? Show me the way. I'm not sure, Drew. I'd have to look into it. I don't think snow geese could, because, as far as I know, we don't have anything but Canada geese here. I'm pretty sure it's just Canada geese that are on the west coast. I think a quick Google search, though, of like what species of geese live in Oregon and Washington would probably give us our answer, though, so I'll do that real quickly. Let's see what it says. Red deer drink at 18:30 on Tiaroa. Oh, found it. Busy looking at my phone as I'm trying to maneuver. All right, let's see. Okay, it's... oh, wow. Interesting. So there's more than I thought. There's actually a lot more here than I thought. Wow. Interesting. Let me read this real quickly. So it says that there is 7 species of geese in Oregon. Let's take a closer look at this. So we have the Canada goose, which we already knew that. Then we also have, if it would ever load, that would be amazing. We have snow geese, so we do have snow goose here. Interesting. We have Ross's goose. We have the cackling goose, which apparently looks very close to a Canada goose. We have the Brant goose. Gosh. Get out of here, ads. Ruining my viewing experience. Yeah, this thing's taking forever to load. The tundra swan? Why is this in a list of geese? That's not a goose, that's a swan. Yes, that's the end. That was all the geese species. Canada goose, cackling goose, snow goose, Brant goose, Ross's goose. So that's 5. It said there was 7 though. Maybe the other ones we can't actually hunt. That's cool though. There's a lot of them. So I guess they could do something like that for Layton. They could put snow geese on Layton if they wanted to. Yeah, dove and quail would be dope. I'd love to see those. A geese-only map? That would be pretty cool. I would not be too mad about a waterfowl map. Imagine a map where it's just a bunch of upland, waterfowl, and stuff like that. You could have like 2 turkey species, like 2 duck species, 2 goose species, and then like 3 upland bird species. That would be so cool. Where is it, buddy? Is it somewhere here? Oh, I think it's trying to track the ones that we shot earlier. It's trying to track the ones that we killed earlier. Because it had gone invisible. He thinks it's still there. That could be a problem. Oh my, there is just... Yeah, the blood's not disappearing because we shot some of these a while ago. I can't find any of them either. That's not good. That's not good at all. Well, I suppose we will just shoot that guy then. Huntress, thank you so much for renewing your membership. Appreciate having you here. I'm guessing you're probably not in chat at the moment because that is just an auto renewal, but thank you so much if you are. New zone. Beautiful. Nice, tall boy. With whitetail too. James Bond, thank you for renewing your membership too. Much appreciated. Where did it go? Oh, there we go. There we go. Yeah, elephants would be cool. It's not my, like, top priority, most wanted thing, but they'd be cool to have. Yeah, for sure, Johnny. There's a lot of classes that need to be switched around. How do you put an elephant in the lodge? Yeah, they definitely would not fit in the current lodges. They would have to add a new lodge. They would have to add a new lodge along with probably some type of new map. Some type of new Africa map in order to do elephants. It would be quite the project, I would imagine. Oh yeah, I want zebra and gazelle pretty badly. Those are 2 species that I really wish Virhonga would have had. More specifically, the Thompson's gazelle. I think those things are awesome. Guess they gotta add a castle. That would be pretty awesome. Or they add just like a giant Cabela's store as a lodge. Something the size of a Cabela's store at least. Yeah, muskox are another thing we really need for sure. I like muskox. One of my favorite things to hunt in the old Cabela's games. They're really cool animals. Nothing here. I think we're actually at the end of the time. Yeah, their time is up. We managed to get 2 runs in before the time ran out. Trophy warehouse, of course. We definitely need that. That would be amazing. Nothing back here, yeah. I kind of figured there wouldn't be since the time ran out. Let's go back to like 1834 and do that. Hey Marcus, how's it going? I don't know if these will have come back yet. Oh, yep, there we go. That's one of them at least. The others are probably still traveling here. We'll go back over to here first. Maybe, Gabriel. I think they'd still be like too long to fit on those though. Because I mean, elephants are huge. I don't think any of the current mounts could fit them. Unless they did like a smaller species of elephant. Because I know there's some elephants that are smaller than others. Maybe they could do one of the small ones. Although, let's be honest. If they add elephants, people are going to want the biggest one possible. I don't really know too much about elephants, but I know for a fact that everybody would want the biggest one possible. If they ended up adding a smaller species of elephant, there'd be so many people complaining like, well, why didn't you add this elephant instead? I mean, they could always expand one of the rooms on Sasiki Safari. I guess they could just add a new room to that lodge. I don't think that would be too difficult. Just break down a wall. Add a new wall. Call it good. Alright, later, Bucky. Snow leopard on Medved. I don't know too much about snow leopard. Are they rare or endangered or anything like that? Because if they were, they probably wouldn't add them. Hard to say, though. Just put the elephant outside? True. You could add like a little mount outside, I guess. Two small males again. And another small male. Oh, they're all about to get blasted with the 300. Probably gonna float. Yep, so that is going to be the last thing we claim. Thankfully, there's 2 others to claim in the meantime. Close to endangered? As long as they're not quite endangered, they might add them. Because that's kind of what they did with the lions. They added them just because they weren't actually endangered. They were like, I think, threatened at the time. In the bathroom? Well, that'd be interesting. Snakehead coming in with the super chat. How many African maps should they make because there's so many animals? Honestly, I think 3 African maps would probably be good because we got a decent amount of stuff on Virhonga. If they don't reuse any species on a 2nd or 3rd one, then I think 3 African maps would be good. If they reuse some of the species, though, then probably at least 4 we would need. Oh, they're endangered and live in Asia. Gotcha. Ridiculously endangered? Good to know. Then yeah, I don't think that would ever happen. Hey, Kyla, how's it going? I may not have got a melanistic, but I got a piebald today, so at least we got one rare red deer. And I messed it up in the weirdest way too. I got completely screwed over by Call of the Wild. First shot hit like 2 feet to the right and like a foot low from where I was aiming. And the second one hit the antler. It legit like stopped a full 2 feet from the deer. So yeah, that was something else. I lost a rare to Call of the Wild being Call of the Wild. Quite sad. Oh, they are Gabriel? Huh. Interesting. Kinda surprised they added them then. Hey, welcome back, Adam. If you saw the piebald red deer, then you didn't miss anything. Because we haven't killed anything good since then. So as long as you saw that, then you haven't missed anything. There's a red deer there. And well, what a giant. I honestly might need to do a restart soon, because it looks like some of them aren't getting back to their zones. You know, let's do a restart real quickly, actually. Then we should be good to go. Alright, then yeah, you didn't miss anything. Yeah, it's unfortunate, Johnny. It's unfortunate. Yeah, I saw that, Aiden. Immediately when I saw the title, I was like, wait. He's done this before. I got major deja vu to his last 243 red deer back when I think they were still OG racks. I think it was before we got the true racks. There we go, there's a 6. And I know we had more here because we saw them last time. There should be a 4 and then one other. But the 6 is there at least. And then there's a 6 also. I don't see the 3 though. Interesting. So we have 2 6s there now. Can't complain though, that's much better. Although the others are probably hiding in the brush somewhere. Let's go ahead and blast this one with the 303. There we go. Anything else in there about to run out? Don't think so. The others will probably arrive later in the run, like they always end up doing. No, I'm not going to be doing Faz today. I've got to get a quick guide made for the release of Rancho on console. And it's going to take more time than a normal video would. So unfortunately, no second stream today. There we go, that's a 6. Yeah, we should be able to shoot him without the stand. Stop moving, man. Just chill out for a second. Well, we got him. There we go. Alright, I don't see anything else too crazy, so let's just run over and grab this other level 6 and then head to the last one. Hey, online, how's it going? I'm not sure, Marcus. Hey, Dino, how's it going, man? You missed a piebald red deer. Small level 6. Yeah, the Bud Light ones are good, Kylo. Those are pretty tasty. A lot of variety in flavors, too. Those ones are quite enjoyable. Shouldn't be too far. Any multiplayer today? We actually already did some multiplayer earlier in the stream. And then we switched over to single player to hunt some red deer. Nice, Landon, that's awesome. Rip, Gabriel, that's unfortunate. It happens, though. I mean, I just screwed up a piebald, so... It happens, man. It happens to the best of us. If I could only play one map, what would it be? That's difficult because I like Silver Ridge Peaks the most, but it doesn't have red deer, and red deer are my favorite species. I don't know. I'd probably have to say Silver Ridge Peaks, even though it doesn't have either of my favorite species. It's still like my favorite map overall. So if I could only play one, it would be Silver Ridge. The piebald was a small level 6. Well, kind of a mid-size level 6, I guess. It had one good-looking antler and then one that was kind of small. So it was one of those like half and half racks. Not the prettiest looking piebald in the world, but still a piebald. Just unfortunate that Call of the Wild screwed me over. It sounds about right, Johnny. Oh geez, Kiwi, that's crazy, dude. Yeah, it's always scary when you crash like right as you get something good or right after. You know what I've noticed? This lake right here is the only one where whenever I shoot the red deer out of a herd, it deletes the zone and then they appear somewhere else on the lake. All the other ones, it doesn't happen. It's just this lake. I wonder why that is. Everything here must be solo deer. That's the only thing I can think of. They must all be solo red deer. Also, how far are those? Am I gonna spook them when I shoot? I think I will. Oh, they'll definitely spook. Oh well. Where did it go? There we go. Come on! Hey, it was vitals. Let's go. Either vitals or spine. One of the two. Probably spine, knowing my luck. About to go down, though. There we go. We got it down. Always nice to get a drop shot on these nice looking ones. Because then they land perfectly. Gonna back up a little bit further and see if... Wait. Just saw one, unless that was a track. No, it was definitely a red deer. There's no track here to pick up. Where was it? I just saw it pop up. I should really start bringing the red deer call. There we go. There he is. You know, since I can't fully see it, I'm not going to shoot it with the 300 just in case it's a rare. There we go. My game crashes every time I open it. Do you know how to fix that? What platform are you on? Are you on PC or Xbox or PlayStation? I'm guessing PC. If you're on PC, there's a couple things you can do. The first one is go to your Steam library, right-click Call of the Wild, click Properties, and then there should be a tab that allows you to verify the files. Verify the integrity of the files first. And if that doesn't work, update your graphics drivers, and if that doesn't work, then I don't think there's much that can be done to fix it. At least not that I'm familiar with. But you for sure want to upgrade your... or update your graphics drivers if they need an update. And then verify the integrity of the files. And that should hopefully fix it. Let me know if it does. Yeah, I don't know, Johnny. I think it's just because... in Sweden time, which is like... I think 3 a.m. for them, it's actually like midday, like 4 or 5 p.m. or something like that. I know it's a very vast difference. And that's why we end up having such weird release times. Because for them, it's actually pretty late in the day. Yeah, Dino. The biggest of the males. This guy is quite the giant. The largest red deer in existence. To be honest, kind of big for a 3, though. Let's go get that other one. Oh yeah, that makes more sense, Johnny. For some reason I thought it was like 4 or 5 p.m. for them, but I guess it probably is more around noon. Still quite the time difference, though. There it is. Alright, we got one more spot to check. And then we also got to go get this one, now that I think of it too. Oh, gotcha, Johnny. Yeah. Sounds about right then. It's going pretty good, Kicking Wing. We got a piebald. Just a level 6, and unfortunately the game screwed us out of both shots. We should have hit both of them, but for some reason they hit completely off of where we were aiming. It was pretty weird and unfortunate. There he is. Nice, Marcus. Nice, tall boy. Alright, Jan. We're probably getting close to ending the stream anyway, so you aren't gonna really miss much. Because I gotta get to making the quick guide and also editing tomorrow's video. Oh my gosh, there's 5 here now. Jeez. We now have 5 red deer at this spot. Blast those 2 for sure, and then try to get some of these also. Gonna wait for him to put his head down. Come on. Beautiful. Got 4 of the 5. Not bad. I don't know, Dino. I don't know, my dude. Oh, and for those of you that have not seen it, I do have a brand new stream schedule that's going to be starting up right after Rancho releases. Because of the fact that I always take a couple days off to record videos anyway, I decided to get a set schedule so that you guys know exactly what days I'm not going to be streaming, what days I will be streaming, and stuff like that. So we're going to be once Rancho comes out for console, we will be streaming every day except for Saturdays and Wednesdays, because Saturdays are typically the days where the least amount of people are in the stream, so I figure that's probably the one day that's not going to affect like the days that you guys are able to watch. So I wanted to do the days that the least amount of people typically would watch. So we're going to be streaming every day except for Wednesdays and Saturdays, because those seem to be the days where most of you guys are doing other stuff. And it's also the types of days that I like to have off too, because that gives me like a day for taking off of streaming, and then I stream for like 3 or 4 days and then get another day off, and then stream for 2 days and then a day off. I don't know, Johnny. Surprisingly, Saturdays are usually the worst days for streams. That's something I noticed, is that the least amount of people watch the Saturday streams. And I'm guessing that's because most people are outside and hanging out with friends and stuff like that on Saturdays, which would make sense. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and end it. I think first we're going to go ahead and check out this red deer, though. Yeah, it is kind of strange, Johnny. Definitely surprised me. And then Sundays are the best. Sundays are always when we have the most people. Alright, let's see. Let's go ahead and put our little red deer right there. So, there it is. Our rare of the day. A little piebald red deer. Unfortunately got messed up, so it's only a bronze. But there it is. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and end the stream there, guys. I hope you all enjoyed. If you're brand new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell so you guys will never miss any of the streams or the future videos. And we will be back tomorrow with another Call of the Wild stream, along with another video. And when Rancho comes out, we'll of course be doing a big Rancho stream, along with getting a quick guide out for Rancho for everybody that has yet to be able to play it. And yeah. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace!